lot of today just trying to update stuff, make my Twitch page a little bit better. I got like a new bio, put some of like the widgets or whatever the extensions on. Pretty happy about that. Finally got some of the overlays into OBS. I'm sure there's more editing I could do with that. Oh damn, there's still a bunch of bots down here. It's gonna make it a pain to actually mine iron. Hopefully that. Hey, what's up, Nate? Hopefully that one guy doesn't come back. Thanks for coming into the stream, man. I know Runescape's super exciting for you. I don't know how much iron I'm going to go for today, since with the 50% fail chance, I should probably try to get more than I was doing with the bronze, but I don't want to just mine for an hour straight, so we'll see where we end up. Yeah, this guy's going to go for any rock he can, probably. And I don't want to just spend, 10 minutes just hopping world to world trying to find a spot that's not as crowded. I also got, oh, excuse me, I got my sound alert set up too, so I'm excited about that. It's the one thing that I hate about streaming like this is there's no way, at least not that I found, any way to like test your stuff. Like there's not a fake go live broadcast button so that I could sit and watch on another screen. So I have no clue until I'm done how the audio was, if there's any problems with things like that. And that's always, playing on my mind, on top of the fact that 29, let's go. Talking to myself, trying to work out those kinks. And I feel sick too. Like today, I just feel like I'm real clogged up. But I'm off today and tomorrow, so I'm, hoping I'll feel better by the time I go back to work. So excuse me if I sound congested. Man, get away from my rock. I missed that one. Yeah. Fucking bots. It is quiet. Does it sound better now? Or is it still low? And thank you for the heads up. I appreciate it. I might also just be talking quiet. That's something I've noticed in my other videos. It's just uh, real, real low. See, now I just feel like it's too high. So how's life in Florida, man? You enjoying it down there? Oh shit. Well, happy early birthday. And that's good. Your replacement's already getting let go at work. Not going to go into the details, but they didn't work out. I want to look into. I can't remember what the name of it's called. But it's called like Stream Sounds or something. No clue. Have no clue how this game. It's a pretty. It's an older game. It's old school RuneScape. You have a bunch of skills that you work on to level up. I don't know if you've ever played like Valheim or anything like that, but like right now I'm mining. So for each rock that I mine, I get an ore, and then I can take that ore to a smelter, and I can smelt it down into, for this specifically, iron bars. And then I can take those iron bars and I can smith them into weapons, armor, things like that. And usually, you wouldn't, I mean, to train your skills, you'd have to do that. But even starting out, you could just buy better gear pretty easily. But I'm doing what's called an Ironman account, and Ironman you can't trade with other players. You can't trade with the Grand Exchange, which is like the big marketplace for RuneScape. It's a lot more grindy, and kind of like everything you get, you have to earn. You can pick stuff up off the ground, but I'm not 100% sure if you can pick stuff up if another player dies. And you can't do like drop trading. So if like somebody else were to make an account and try to drop me stuff, I know I can't pick that stuff up. Then there's a lot more to it too. You can do quests. There's a shit ton of quests. Uh, PvP. You can do PKing. There's a lot of mini games in the game as well that all help you train your stats up and everything. Which I'm too low of a level right now to really worry about doing any of those, and I think most of them are member mini games, anyways. There we go. But they focus on specific things. Yes and no. I can see the comparison, but there's no, like, you're not building anything like Minecraft. It's not like that. It's not like an RNG. If I dig here, am I going to get diamonds or whatnot? It's all kind of set in stone. The only real RNG is when you kill enemies, and then like the tougher enemies you go after that have better loot. It's a chance to get that better loot or worse loot from them, but that's about it. And then the biggest problem is like all these characters right here, like this level 5, level 3, like almost 90% sure those are bot accounts. So they're people who aren't even playing, they're just running scripts to take these resources to then either sell in bulk for like real money or to get gold that they sell in bulk, or they're just botting to train their skills up when they're not at their computer, which I was talking about the other day. I just think is a waste. Like that's the whole point of the game, is to grind your skills up. So if you're just gonna cheat and bot your way there, why not just go play a different game? But that's just me. got it with one hit. That stuff makes me mad. About to crash out over Runescape. Alright. I don't need called out like that, Nate. Okay? It's not I don't crash out over every game. Just all the games you guys want to play are bullshit. And Siege is a garbage game. Which I'm sure Dawson will be down to play more Siege later. If you're going to be around, I don't know if you're going out or not. Shade thrown. You'll be on later? Okay. Yeah, get away from my rock, man. I'll fight you. But that's why I'm doing all this. I'm trying to up my mining and my smithing so I can at least make myself some better gear. Because I'm still pretty much rocking the starting stuff they give you. Brother. I think this guy's AFK too. We'll go for this rock. Leave that asshole to his own 2 rocks over there. Oh, damn it. And they're back. Oh, he finally left. What's the downside to trying to stream like a game like this? It's not like not a whole lot of activity going on to capture, people's attention. They literally sit here for 45 minutes just hacking away at a rock. And I'm still looking over at my other screen, like, I got a camera going or something like that. I really got to start trying to move that stuff out of my mind, that I got to stop looking everywhere. Nobody can see me. Level 30. Oh, Rune Essence. I should probably go do that quest at some point. I think one of the first investments I will make is just trying to get a better microphone, at least for audio quality's sake. Since I am putting these out on YouTube as well. Which I tried to set up my YouTube today. Well, I've had my YouTube set up, but I tried to put my Twitch link onto my YouTube videos, and I guess because it's such a new account, they wanted me to send like a 6-second video of myself or a picture of my ID to them to be able to post external links. And I guess that protects them from bots who are like trying to post harmful links, but I was just really surprised by it. That, or they said I could wait until I upload enough content, which according to their site, was about 2 months worth of uploading to be able to add my Twitch link. So I'm still debating if I should do that or not. I wonder why it still picks me up when I coughed. That was weird. My mic's picking up audio even if I mute it. It's another inventory down. We'll probably do one more inventory of iron and then go smelt it just to change it up a little bit in this fast-paced, exciting old school Runescape gameplay. Yeah, I'll do one more. Put me over 100, at least give me a starting point. One of the things they talk about is having an audio track in the background of your games, especially for so you don't get copyrighted striked or anything like that. And it's got me worried because I just don't know, if I'm playing Dark Souls at night and I'm streaming that, is the audio in that game itself copyright striked? Is it able to be striked? And if so, can you just not stream the games you have? And I've tried looking things up, and it's not very helpful. Dude, this dude's pissing me off. John Foog. I don't even know how to say that. But of course, I'm still trying to work on the talking to myself and not letting there be a lot of dead air. But that's I just hello, Evil Bob. No, we don't want to go with you today. Still been a struggle to deal with. Yeah, I don't think this guy's a bot, man, but just pick a different rock. There's 4 of them here. 4 of us, everybody gets a rock. That's what you get. They just running around, they end up wasting more time. Dude, you're telling me, man. About to just start trying to take all of them. But then I'm the problem too. Damn, you got me. Huh. We're gonna lose this one though. Yeah. That's right. I just gotta get like 11 more and I'll be good to go. If I can actually get 11. 9 more. Damn, guys, quick with it. Alright, 6 more to go. And get out of here away from these bots for 10 minutes. Brother. Come on, 3 more. Give it to me. Damn it. There we go, 2 more. And it sucks too because I feel like not having a camera, you know, a lot of people come in, they see no camera, and that's one thing. Not everybody wants to look at a streamer, I feel like. But then when I don't talk and you just come in and it's a quiet stream with no camera, you're like, all right, is somebody streaming? And so that's been fucking with me too. And I'm like, maybe I should just put up the camera because at least then people will see there's actually somebody there playing a game. They're just not, you know, much of a talker. But I don't know. And even if I do have a camera. It's just even if I hook it up, I don't have like a tripod or anything to set it on, so I'm afraid that it's going to get jostled around or fall off, and it's just not going to be a real good connection, excuse me. So I've been debating on doing that. Oh, don't attack them, they'll kill me. But I don't know. I've just been thinking, throwing that around. No, go to the bank. Where are you going? Come on. Alright, that puts us over 100. Now we're going to head to Fall Door and we'll smelt all of it. I don't think I can make too much iron stuff yet. Oh, I can make up to full helm. So we'll just start with the full helms, probably make a whole bunch of those. And then hopefully by the next time I go, I can start doing some steel. but I might go back to combat for a little bit after that, just to, because the only place I can really think of to mine what I need for steel is to go to the Faldor mines, and I don't want to deal with those scorpions down there. Or we might switch to fishing for a little bit. It's like I probably watched another hour's worth of YouTube videos today on just what not to do as a streamer, what to do as a streamer. And what sucks is you find a video and they're like, oh, like, you should avoid doing this. Fishing. You want me to go fishing, Nate? We can do that. You're going to have to check the next stream, though. You know, but then you find another video and they're like, ah, don't worry about that. This is what you don't want to do. So then I'm like, okay, well, who do I listen to? I'll be there. I really do appreciate you jumping in here, man. I know a lot of people, I don't want to say a lot of people, but like a lot of people will filter through, watch the video, you know, watch me for like 5-10 seconds and then leave. But a big thing that they want is to have like concurrent viewers. So like you being in here, just sitting here, it really helps out. Yeah. Just to get people's opinions, Nate. Besides Siege, what other game, like, what other streamers are you watching? What other games are you interested in? You know, I got to get that young demographic, so I know to stay away from it. All right, let's start smelting. I'm hoping that I at least get, you know, 10 bars out of each inventory, which early on I feel like is going to be hard. Yeah, that's definitely what I've seen, but that's, you know, don't tell Dawson I said this. The problem with that is games like Fortnite, Warzone, Valorant, you know, and Splitgate 2 just came out. They're definitely fun games, and they're not games that I would say, oh, I would never want to play that. Like we just played Siege yesterday. I am not good enough at those games that I feel like I should be streaming myself playing them. And I just feel like that's going to be a big deciding factor. Oh, we just lost 3 in a row. Come on. Plus, a big part of my problem is now as well is if my computer could even handle some of those games. Like I tried doing Baldur's Gate 3, and maybe that was a problem with Baldur's Gate, but you know that crashed. I was doing Counter Strike for a minute, but that occasionally crashes, and so I don't want to be streaming something just to have constant computer issues. You know, it's hard enough to maintain an audience. when you're not suffering from those things. That's a pretty good run. 4, 8, 12, 16, 16 bars. I'll take it. Move that to the mining tab. I'm going to change my description. Sweating this stuff. Hardcore Ironman, old school Runescape. I don't know if that'll help, but we'll do it. What did you try to say, Steve? And thanks for being here. Let me guess, you tried to say something inappropriate, didn't you? That's why you're not going to get that mod status, Steve. I'm telling you. You at work or are you off today? Yeah, we're not even going to get 16 bars this time. Nate, you keep showing up. You know, I'll have you and Sarah fight it out. See who's head mod. Because right now she's my only mod. But you know what? You know who's not in the chat right now? She's not in the chat. So that's a good lookout for you two. Steve, I don't think you're. Oh, there you go. This guy I never need to be on. Oh my God. Think of the children, Steve. Right? They don't need to see that kind of content. Not in a game made 30, 20 years ago. I'm sure Nate's probably the youngest person I've had come in here. Back to work. Have a good one, man. I'll talk to you later. He might have closed out already. I'm sure he'll be on even if he doesn't play. He just likes to come in here, get me all excited, and then leave. That's what he does. Damn. First run was still the best run, but I'm getting more than half on the regular, so I'll take it. And we're about to get level 23. Oh, So I'm smelting the ore down into iron bars that I can later forge. The only problem with the iron is that it has a 50% like fail rate, 50% success rate. So putting it in, you have a 50-50 shot if you actually get an iron bar or not. So you end up having to mine a lot more than you would have other stuff. And the first 3 loads I did were pretty good. I got more than half my inventory. But this one, I'm almost done, and I've only gotten 6 bars. So this run was definitely all the bad luck that I had coming towards me. Yeah, this is going to be, I don't even know if I might get 10. Oh, that's rough. And then you take the iron bars and you go to, a place that has an anvil, which we're going to be heading towards now. And you can use a hammer and you forge them into different gear, weapons, armor, things like that. Now we're going to go head back to the other city we were at, Barrock, and we'll smith them there. Can I take these bones? Nope. Or they just disappeared immediately. I've also been having a problem with I don't even want to call them bot accounts because they're real people. But I've had 2 or 3 accounts now come in and just try to sell me stuff. And it's pretty annoying when you're trying to, especially when you're starting out, and you're trying to actually get people who want to watch what you're playing, and they're just trying to get business off of you. Damn, look at that time fly. We're already at 40 minutes. And we've managed to mine 2 loads of iron and smelt them into bars. Who said this game is a time trap? Yeah, that's you can put a whole lot of time into this game and still have a lot of time left to go. That's, I don't know if you've ever heard me and Dawson joke about 92 is halfway to 99, but all of your skills, at least in old school, 99 is max for the skill. It takes the same amount of XP that it does to go from level 1 to level 92 that it takes to go from level 92 to 99. So just the sheer amount of time that you have to put into some of these is just insane. And then of course you have skills like rune crafting that you're really limited at the amount of XP you get, and they can take even longer. What do we got? Use some scimitars. It's decent XP though. Maybe this will go by pretty fast. Steel, 2 coal, 1 iron. So you do all that mining, all the smelting, and then your smithing's done in 2 inventories. You can't make any of this stuff yet. We'll do an iron full helm. Square shield's better than the bronze one I have. I'll make a couple different pieces in case I die. It's back to inventory. We'll just save those last 2, and then we'll go back to mining. And this is the game. This is the grind. And then for a lot of other skills, there are ways to kind of maximize your time a little bit better. Like when I go fishing, I can bring like a hatchet and a tinderbox with me, and then my net, and I can fish. Cut down a tree, get some wood cutting XP. Try to cook all the fish, get the cooking XP. And so there are ways you can maximize your time more. But when you're like mining or crafting or doing some of the combat skills, like you can only really work on that one skill at a time. Now I'm sure there are some instances where that is different, but for the most part it's really just 1 or 2 skills at a time. Man, I'm really congested. Standing so far away, move up. Damn, there's even more people here now. Oh my goodness. Piss me off. Maybe we should just go fishing, Nate. Yeah, now they're just gonna run back and forth. No. See, that's how you know they're rude. it's like I just got 31 mining, which means I can use an adamant pickaxe. But it's going to be so long before I can get that kind of gear because I can't go and buy it. And maybe there's some kind of mob that drops it. I don't know that. I'm sure I could look it up. But to forge an adamant pickaxe, I'd have to be in the 70s. And I don't even know if that's... Yeah. I'm not sure where the pickaxes are. Or maybe you can't forge them. Mining away. I was gonna be so mad if she got that one over me. I started on it so much earlier. Yeah, she'll probably get it this time. Yeah. Just like... Oh my goodness. Can't mine anything. All these people just stealing all the rocks. I don't know if I need small net. I don't think I need bait to fish. I can't remember. But that's just making me angry. Tinderbox. Hopefully I don't die going into the swamp. If I die, Nate, it's on you. Because you told me to go fishing. No, I think I should be high enough level that they're not going to just attack me outright. Please work. Alright, dope. Now let me go get some wood first. Should be a tree around here somewhere. Really? There we go. Bro, this is the hardest tree in the history of trees. There we go. Come on. When this is all the fishing is, fish here with your little net. Catch some shrimps or anchovies. And I'm gonna cook them up. Level 2. Goated. I think we're gonna finish this inventory up, and then that'll probably put us at about the hour mark, and we're gonna call it there. Maybe if we would actually fish. Come on. on, 8 more fish to go. Honestly, streaming Magic would be pretty cool. I don't know. I think there's a Steam game for it. I've never played it online. I've only ever actually played the game, you know? I'm assuming it would just be Magic the Gathering. I didn't know you were into Magic, Nate. I'll have to check it out if there's a Steam game. I would definitely be down to do that. It's like I thought about doing like Hearthstone and, well, Hearthstone as well. I have it on my phone. Oh, like you have the game, or you just looked it up to see if it was a game? Bro, these fish ain't fishing. Come on. There we go, there's one. There's a Magic game on iOS and Android. I'm just gonna look it up right now. Yeah, there's a game called Magic. Oh yeah, I just looked that up. Magic the Gathering Arena. No, I could check it out. Honestly, my computer should be able to handle a Magic the Gathering game, I would hope. Do you know if you can import like deck lists and whatnot, or do you have to unlock everything through the game? Because I know when I tried to get into the one Yu-Gi-Oh game, it was only like a couple different sets that they had released, and all like the legacy stuff that like I grew up with and played, I couldn't even get. Four more fish, come on. Do you actually, like, do you play the card game, Nate, or do you just play it on your phone? Because I'm kind of surprised that I never knew you played Magic. Can't carry any more fish. Let's go cook it. Oh wow, I honestly didn't know that. What's a scuff deck? Does that mean something different than what I'm thinking of? one piece of shrimp left. You're good, man. Honestly, it might have been my computer more than yours. I don't know. But what's a scuff deck? Okay. See, I prefer uh, playing like the regular 60 card decks, but everybody plays Commander now. That's all you can find anywhere. But I much preferred the like the regular. All right. Well, that puts us at an hour and 6 minutes. So I think we're gonna end it there. Nate, I'll probably see you later on PlayStation. Have a good night, everybody.